Hello! Today we will learn how to create a list based on many forms. In other tutorials you can see on our website, we have created a list based on one form. Now it's a little bit different when you create a list based on many forms. So, for example, I will show you this one in a lunchtime application. The lunchtime application is for ordering the lunch between staff. But what I want to show you is we have the lists of dishes here and we have the list of restaurants here. Now if I go into a dish, there is a dish like this and it belongs to the restaurant Dong. Now there are many options of creating a list based on many forms, but one of these cases to start with is when we have the related data between them, related column. So if I looked at the restaurant list as one table of data and a dishes list as a second table of data, we want to have the list of these two tables together, so we need a related table between them. And in this option we would use a join option. How you do it? You go inside the system, into the lists, and you make a new list. Restaurant and dishes, and in here we pick a restaurant form and a dish form. Now we have to pick a data join option, and as I said before, we will use the join option, and first I will use a left join. Once it's done, I will explain what's the difference. So I use this left join option to create a list based on two different sets of data with a related column. So to do it, I have to create this relation as a condition. So the relation is that the restaurant ID must be equal to the restaurant field on a dish document. So now we have binded these two tables and these two documents together with a condition. Now we go to the columns, and here we will add columns we would like to see. What I would like to see, I would like to see a name of the restaurant, and I would like to see a name of a dish, and also a price of this dish, and also a phone number. Right. So let's see, maybe I'll change the names. So this will be restaurant, this will be dish, price, and a phone number. This will be fine. Now I press save. If I go now inside here of the list of all the lists, I have this restaurant and dishes, show list. So yes, this is exactly what I wanted to have. I have now created the list based on two different documents. So I have the restaurant name and a dish name from different documents, and also I combine it with the prices and the numbers, phone numbers from different documents. Okay, I'll go further, and now you will see the difference between the inner and left join. I have used the left join, which basically means that I take the data from one table and I add the data from the second table. In this case, all the records from the left tables are visible, but not all the records from the right table. This is the difference is here, KFC. You can see now that in this list we have KFC listed, but there is no dishes or price assigned. Now let's change this list. Restaurants and dishes. Let's change this list. Instead of a left join, I will now do the inner join and press save. In this case, I only see what's the data together on both of the lists. And let's have a look what's changed. Right, show list. You can see now that there is no this KFC because KFC is not binded with data with the other document. So the inner join only shows what's together between these two tables as a related column, based on a related column. So this is basically option 1, when you base the list on 2 different tables with a related column. The option 2 is when you want to combine the data from different documents, but they have the same fields and they have the same data types behind these fields, so you can list them all together in one list. And to show you this one, I will go now to the Office application. Office application is basically about incoming and outgoing documents to the company, and we have the list of incoming letters and outgoing letters. Now if I go inside of the incoming letter, right, you can see that we have documents like typo or modification date or a signature, the same as on an outgoing letter. So now let's go into outgoing letter and have a look. Let's click this one. Looks better. Now you can see that we have a typo again and a signature and modification date. Now if we have the same fields on 2 different documents and the same data type behind it, then we can create another list, a union list. So let's do it. Again, we go inside the system, we go to list and we create a new list. This will be all letters list, and in here we pick an incoming letter and an outgoing letter, and now we will use the union option. We go into columns, and here we want to see a title of incoming letter, and we need to add here a title of outgoing letter. Okay, that's fine, and they both text type. Let's save it. Now I want to add another column, which would be a signature of incoming letter and a signature of an outgoing letter, right? And again, they are text type, save list. And the third field I've mentioned was the modification. So let's go to modification date. And again here I need to add the second data, right? And this is now a different data type of date and time. Save list and see how it looks like. Okay, all letters list, show list. Fantastic. As you can see, we have now the typo of the document and we have the signature, which basically tells us if this is outgoing document or incoming documents. So this is a very quick and easy way of making a list of the documents of 2 different types of the documents, 2 different forms on one list. This would be the end of today's tutorial. Please check others we have, and thank you very much for watching.